to the PinkFair. Today we are back with Star Trek Online. Talking is not my strong suit sometimes, and I swear that English is my first language. Today we're going to be playing the episode Tangled Webs.
Stay safe out there.
If you want to read that, you can pause it. Because I'm not wasting any time, let's go.
The Federation shouldn't be having significant issues with the Tholians at this point in time. I've been scanning the timeline and I think I've found the problem. 2 years ago, a Tholian colonial fleet was destroyed. The Tholians blamed the Federation, and increasing hostilities have ultimately led us here. This is something I'll need your help to correct.
Okay. Let's go then.
I've pinpointed the incident in question, setting temporal transponder back 2 years.
Coolio.
We need to correct the timeline during the Defiance encounter with the Tholians.
Okay. Through space. Final frontier. Our mission? To restore the temporal timeline. This monologue will not be repetitive throughout the episodes. I'm just simply saying stuff to fill in the time so that you're not bored looking at this ship. This beautiful 23rd century USS Mixer. I hope that commentary will be a little bit better as soon as the mission goes on, but at the moment I really don't have anything to say. So I might just shut up for a couple seconds or so until we get there. But I don't know, because I like talking, but also don't, depending on what it is. I'm also fairly slow at it. You may notice that we have a new thumbnail for the Star Trek Online series. I'm not so much going to do custom Star Trek Online thumbnails, because not much that you really can do with Star Trek Online. But the Halo 5 ones I have been making... That was just a couple sneezes there. As I was saying, I have been making custom ones for almost every single one of them using the same base template. We are going to make it on YouTube. We'll have it so that everyone can enjoy the PinkFair. Begin Tangled Webs.
We've arrived at 2268, and not a moment too soon. The Nakul are clearly out for blood. Tholians are quite xenophobic. They may feel the Federation is part of the problem here. We're being hailed by the Defiant. I'll remind you that our orders forbid us from telling them anything specific about the situation. I recommend deflecting their questions until the situation here is resolved.
Good to see you. We're in a real tight spot here. The Tholians were taking a serious beating when we reached the system, and the other ships opened fire on us the minute we dropped out of war. Mind lending us a hand until we figure out what's going on?
Let's see if it's all still can.
This was Tholian colony fleet.
See if you can take a little pressure off. We need to firm up our shields.
Alert, form, core breach, attached.
The aliens have disabled the Tholian flagship. She's in trouble.
And it's here Tholian bloodline will be wiped out.
Ship integrity compromised.
Enemy boarding parties are speeding to the Tholian flagship.
Destroy alien. Sensible.
Estimated Tholian casualties are in the thousands.
Vengeance. Vengeance for the children.
Gotta get there quickly.
Don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here? There's nothing on these aliens in our computers or why they'd attack the Tholians, or us for that matter.
It's classified, Captain. Start from doors. Sorry.
All right, do what you need to do. We'll talk about all of this when the shooting stops. Deal?
Deal. Stay safe, Captain.
I know it doesn't feel great keeping information from the Defiance crew, but believe me, it's for the best. I'll monitor the situation here while you assist the Tholians. Do what you can to save them. Good luck.
Okay, Daniels. You're with me. Prepare for departure.
I've found appropriate transport coordinates on the Tholian flagship. Hopefully you can convince them that we're not at fault here. If the Tholians go to war with the Federation now, it would be devastating on a galactic scale.
I'd imagine. Keep an eye on things, Daniels. Let me know if anything changes. Understood. Grab these EV suits because they're cool. Take one of these. You're gonna take one of these. You're gonna take one of these. You're gonna take one of these. How do I activate? Ah, there we go. Alright, here we are. Into the Tholian ship. Gonna do it? Okay, there we go. Might have been more helpful if I was standing on it. But
Only a
wasn't
few
very
Tholian
mad.
life signs.
Okay. Tholians. Cool. Not cool, dude. Not cool.
I'm detecting numerous Nakul life signs. More are on the way. Nakul reinforcements are on their way to your position. Stay alert.
This is not great with this armor. Please revive me. Respawn. This is the mission. Okay. Follow me.
Enemy targets on sensors.
It's actually the one that opens.
Enemy
I
targets
can't
on
get through a
sensors.
wall. Dude. Used to be a report bug button. So annoying. Do you know how annoying this is? is out there too? You're clearly right there, though. I did hear a door, so that means that at some point they did have something. They might have had something planned for this area that I don't know about. But I literally cannot get that one last guy. Yeah, I don't get why I'm hearing door noises. Clearly the doors aren't open. Maybe I restarted or something. I might have done that. I don't know. Hopefully they will spawn the right way this time.
I found appropriate transport.
Great, I don't care. I just need to go. Okay. So.
Needing only a few Tholian life signs.
This time it worked. Can't believe it took me that long to realize that. And I'm scanning that one. Good to know. So let's look through the door now that it'll actually work. Because no enemies. Might be a little bit more longer than intended.
Just spiked. Something's wrong. And I doubt the Tholians are quick.
But that's okay, because some people can just skip right through, right? Skip to the interesting parts. What I mean. Hey, you're on time. There's a boring part of the video.
Incoming optical transport of signatures.
I don't care about how many transporter signatures there are. Fuck. Coolio.
Energy readings on the flagship are returning to normal. Whatever you did worked.
Let's go then. Want to waste any more time?
The last remaining Tholians are close to your position, and more Nakul are on their way. I'd hurry if I were you.
irrational. Explain.
We are not of the Nakul. We are from the United Federation of Atoms.
Federation, Nakul. All humanoids are the same. Chaotic, irrational, peaceful, then not. Warring, then you leave.
We're not the same as the Nakul. We are not your enemy.
Those you call Nakul kill our people. Our children, all are dead. Our sisters must know. Leave now, Federation. Leave us to our final task.
What can we do to help? We fought the Nakul. We came to save them.
You cannot help us. Too late. The hatchlings slaughtered. The colonists lost. Nothing can help in the face of this terror. We must send our message. Others will come. Leave now.
We've got enemy ships on an intercept course, including a dreadnought. We won't last long against a force like that.
Understood?
Continue to fight Nakul. Keep them from us while we contact our sisters. If you speak truly, you will not betray us.
We won't let you down. Hit us up. Oof. That queen.
I've been monitoring the Tholian Queen's progress. She hasn't been able to send the signal to her people. Orders?
We'll protect her while she works. That message must be left.
Okay, let's have a little chat. What's the situation here? Where did those alien ships come from? I'd like some straight answers for a change.
Look, my orders are need to know.
And I don't need to know, right? I read you, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. That big alien ship is still heading our way. Let's focus on that.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for that.
Here they come.
children, you are different. Rational. This pleases us. We have sent word to our sisters. The Nakul will pay. The Federation will not. Now, vengeance for the slaughter of a generation. Vengeance for our children.
The Queen's message has been sent through subspace and... Yes! The timeline is correcting itself. Good work. Now, we just need to help with... Oh no. The Queen is going to full impulse. She's gonna ram the Nakul Dreadnought!
Basic maneuvers. Onto to defy it. Get out of there.
Our engines are still down! We can't escape!
There's Lion.
No. I'm afraid that this is their fate. This is one of the hardest things about being a temporal agent. We can only make the changes we have to make, not the ones we want to make.
Has something real good.
I'm afraid there's not. History states that the Defiant went missing, only to be found here weeks later by the Enterprise. Though they're lost, we now know that they played an important role in keeping the Federation safe, in protecting the timeline. For what it's worth, I will be sure their heroism is included in my report. The Tholians will remember this as well. This encounter may lead them to be more inward-focused, avoiding conflicts with the Federation, for the time being. At the very least, they will know that it wasn't the Federation that was responsible for the destruction of their colony complex.
Man. Make it so.
Captain Archer had similar concerns when I worked with him. We often disagreed, but in the end, we were able to work past our differences and do the right thing. I hope you and I can do the same. Leaving Defiant to her fate was a hard choice, but it saved untold billions of lives. That has to count for something.
Well, alright then, Daniels.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Well, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. I apologize for it being a little bit longer than usual. That was unintentional. It was completely the game's fault. Anyways, until next time, enjoy the Pink Fair.